Another episode I got for y'all. This is a Buick Lucerne. This is what the 2008 one. I'm not sure if the years ran. So really remember these, like you work on so many cars they get phased out. So I believe this was from like the 08 to like the 2010. I could be wrong. Either way, this is a Northstar engine. The issue with this is starting effed up. I don't want to use too many F-bombs. I just say it's fucked up right now. We're gonna figure out what's going on. So I just reproduced whatever is doing in front of y'all, so it could be like a little real life situation. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure y'all subscribe. And yeah, let's crank this joint on. I don't like that. Let's do it again. One more time. So I told him I had a problem with the way it was starting because it was actually trying to fire up longer than that, like this cranking time. And that noise make me feel like I'm like, was somebody hitting the starter while like the engine was already on? I don't know. I think these that don't work in this because the way the ignition is, I don't think you can trick the ignition again or whatever. That starter grinding sound, right? When you're not supposed to be hitting it on older cars, they didn't have a feature to kill that. And they should have had it. Only thing is, if the starter is messed up itself and the gear just got like jammed up on the flywheel, whatever the case is, it just shredded the teeth down some on the flywheel. So I need to pop the starter off basically to confirm this. But either way, let's get a scan tool on this and let's check out some codes.
You ain't show me how to get it back, nigga, let it sag. Walk away, y'all don't let them brag. On your toes, you can get attacked. Like stink like a dirty rag. Moving on, couldn't get me mad. Op niggas always doing bad.
Seeing that it was only a P0300 and it was a random. And we can see from our cylinder number 7, we got some counts. I was able to see it from like another cylinder. It didn't specify which, but I can see what's it doing right now currently. So I'm gonna give it some gas. Then let go and see number 5 is starting to like to pick up, and those are the only 2 cylinders. Well, number 3 as well too. Let's go under the hood. You hear the way the engine is sputtering, or at least it's, you know, fuel not mixing right. The smoke you saw coming out the exhaust, so basically something is making it dump too much fuel basically. So me, I just felt like, yeah, we might got an injector issue because it smelled too much fuel. Familiar with these? I took a stethoscope basically and touched the injectors. You can get away with using a prop bar or screwdriver, whatever you prefer. It should work. Put it by your ear to channel it, and you should hear something. Pay attention to the rhythm, so I pay attention to the injectors up front, and then in the back of the engine as well. This guy right here didn't sound, wasn't even moving at all. I see voltage. The other one seems like it's shorted out when I put my power probe on it. If you got a power probe, you can pick up the, because this is a duty cycle solenoid, so it's like an on and off pulse. It should create, by sound, rhythm, you should hear something or whatever. Mine is broke, so I can't demonstrate it for you. It don't produce a sound anymore. And I probably yanked it off, but put it back on. I back probed this, and I used a, you can get away with using like a test light too, but the one I got, it don't work that way. It's for probably just showing power only. So my point is basically, I paid attention to the rhythm for this one and the rhythm on the one next to it adjacent. So this one was a little fluky compared to the rest of the 2, which sound normal. And the one all the way over here was not moving at all. So I know I got like a stuck open injector basically, and I guess we were about the starting issue at another point, because I'm not gonna take off the manifold. I don't want this car to be disabled at all, but I'm sure that flywheel is damaged. I lied. Looks like I want to take the rail out together because I think that's in the way. So I can test the injectors now. Pay attention to which one is leaking. So this one was the back bank route, or I'm gonna back bank, but obviously this one right here, I told you that one, it was like stuck open, and the pattern, I told you this one was suspect too, but obviously this one is still leaking. So what does it tell you? The injector was stuck open. So I showed you a stuck open injector pretty much. If you having a hard time getting the intake manifold off, because I remember a while since I last did one of these, but you thought this power steering would have been in the way. Take these clamps off, and last one I just left on, and you'll be able to the boot will fold down basically, and it'll come straight up just like that. I thought I took the throttle body off. I'm all salty or whatever. I'm like, nah, let me try another way. It's always another way, right? As soon as you can get it up, yeah, Gucci, man. Get this wiring out the way. All right, now we can get the manifold out of here. We can get to the starter. All right, and we got 2 bolts on the starter. Make sure you disconnect the battery. I did. Make sure you don't touch nothing. That's what I'm saying. Be careful. 1, 2, and I'm gonna pour the starter out. Now this starter, it's got like a nest down in here. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I'm just, this chumpy is hot. Here we go. Move that out the way. Now I can see the ring gear. I'm gonna take a break, and then I'm gonna hit bro up. This is a lot of stuff we gotta like replace. We're gonna do spark plugs, injectors, get a starter, because the rain gear seems to be cool. Rain gear, aka flex plate, you guys call it, like a flywheel basically. It's me, it's a rain gear basically. How can I say? I just say flex plate, but I think y'all call it, yeah, flywheel. Same shit, I guess, or whatever. It's gonna be various stuff I'm gonna be doing along with the oil pan. Again, I'm gonna be doing, these cars are infamous for creating oil leaks for itself, but welcome to the game. That's how it is when you're dealing with cars that got like fluid and pressure. So my name Leek. You guys find me on Instagram, YouTube, located in Pennsylvania. Make sure you guys stick around. Fresh content, always got content. Go through my channel, my shorts, my long videos and stuff, and I post crazy stuff on Instagram. Any car questions or whatever, y'all know to leave it in the comment section. Make sure everybody can communicate. Business, y'all know, Leekautorepair, or Google. You just literally Google me, my phone number, and I'm just like that. So I holler. Make sure I have a good day.